What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to your clothing guide, the Hoxton Tread Peeps. Right guys, in this video I'm going to be doing the Canada Goose Chilliwack fake versus real video. You know what I mean. Literally, it's been quite a long time now since I've done a fake versus real. Got some Canada Gooses here. I've got two jackets. One's real, one's fake. Can you tell which one is the real and which one is the fake? I'm going to give you a little couple of seconds to ponder between the two. You know, if you saw this literally on eBay or Depop or Grailed or something like that, then this is how you would see the jacket. It's just pictures, and sometimes that is all you have to go on. Boom! Have you guys decided which one is the fake? Is it the one on the right or is it the one on the cheeky left? Right, boom. The one that is actually the fake is this one right here, guys. This is the sorry man, I got a little bit excited over there, but yeah, this one is literally the fake. That's the fake jacket right there. This is the real one that I got in. I'm going to show you some real quick tips on how you can spot, okay? So let's crack right into it. So the first thing that I personally noticed from these two jackets is the material. This is not really a recommended way for you to tell if it's fake, because you have to have quite a bit of experience with Canada Goose to kind of know about the materials. But what I did find, just to note for people who are familiar, is that the fake Canada Goose has it's a bit more of a coarse, rough material, whereas the Canada Goose, even though it's a really good material and it is quite well designed and it is quite rigid and tough, it's still a little bit soft as well. So that's one of the things I noticed, but really that's not really a way you're going to spot. You're going to want more kind of detail and more things to kind of look at. So the first thing I would recommend you to look at is the cuffs, okay? Now if you look at these two cuffs right here, you will see that the original genuine Canada Goose, you can see I've got a nice thick ribbed cotton cuff, which is quite nice. If you look at the fake one, you can see that, if you know about materials, that this is not actually made from cotton, it's actually made from polyester. The quality is not very good. This will bobble pretty badly. If you have a debobbler, you can just run the debobbler over that and it will get back to being super silky smooth again. Whereas this is going to pull really badly, and when it bobbles, it's just not going to look very good. So now you can see the hood. Canada Goose, the counterfeiters have actually done a lot better with the hood. The fur trim on the hood is looking a lot better than what it used to. But one thing I would notice about the fake is that the fur is pretty crap. It comes off pretty easily, and even if I just do that, you can see that the fur is just going all over the place and it's all over the hood. It's really bad quality, guys. Even though it does look better than some of the fakes that I've seen, which just look absolutely awful, I do actually just need to go away and just kind of sanitize my hands now, because that is just, I don't know where that's been literally. Now if you look at the genuine fur, it's really nice, it ruffles really nice, and no matter how many times I do that and even pull and poke, the material will not come off onto the jacket. It might come off very, very, very lightly, but as you can see, the hood is nice and clean. The fur's not coming off so easily. A sign that there's a lot more quality in this fur as well, okay? If you go straight inside the jacket, the most important thing to note is obviously the Canada Goose label. Right, there we go. They look really, really similar, but you got to kind of really have a close look to note. The original one has a flap over the hologram, as you can see right there. What I've noticed is a lot of fakes don't have the flap. Second thing is, if you look at the hologram, bare face here, you got the Canada Goose sign, you got this CL226 number that you can see right there. Then you've got the quality assurance of the down, and then you've got the actual details of the jacket. Now this label here, you would need that for when you do the Canada Goose warranty. So when you actually go for the warranty, if there's a problem with the jacket and you call Canada Goose, they will ask you to whip this label out and they'll ask for some information on here. Now if you look at the counterfeit one, the hologram itself does look a little bit dull. It does have the same type of details, but it just doesn't look the same. Also, you can see, if you look, you can see it's not straight there. It should be ideally straight. The quality assurance label is too dark. You can see they've used a cheap ink, so it's just produced a darker ink. It's actually a lighter blue, as you can see right there. So I'm going to try and put both of these together so you can see. The other thing that I did note as well is that the genuine Canada Goose has engraved studs, which you can see right there. So you can see there's a little bit of engraving right there. You can see, so it says Universal something or the other. together. But if I show you the Canada Goose one, you can see it's got the 3 stars. Now this 3 stars is it's basically like the standard popper zipper that they would use in China to make loads of different products. If you've got some items which are not designer and they're made in China, you might well see what I call the 3 stars or the 6 stars popper. Now this should not be on this jacket because Canada Goose and a lot of other brands, they use a lot more premium poppers, and they will usually engrave them with their own brand. So I think Stone Island do that, Moncler do that, I've seen a couple of other brands do that, and Canada Goose, as I've just shown you, should say universal, but this one actually just has the 3 stars. So immediately if you see this 3 stars on a more expensive item, then you know that there's a problem right there. Not all items, I know sometimes True Religion, I've got genuine True Religion items and they use this 3 stars, but for me, when I see the 3 stars, it usually means that the item is probably not the greatest quality. It doesn't always mean that. The other thing that you can use to tell as well is I looked at the back of the zipper, and although this is not something I would say is a main thing to tell, but what I did notice is it was different from the original Canada Goose one, so I'm going to show you that real quick. Right, so if you know about YKK, this one, this fake one here, this top part is actually a totally different zip. These 2 parts shouldn't go together. It should be this one here. That's the original zip that goes, you know, with this part here. That's the right one. They've used 2 different zips. So basically what these guys do is they'll just get the original jacket, they'll take this part off and they'll make a mold, and that's exactly how they made this. And then from another jacket they would have got a mold and would have made that. If you kind of look really carefully, there's some very, very, very faint lines that go through the size and labels. I've noticed all the genuine Canada Goose jackets have that. There's just some very, very, very faint lines going through it across. The counterfeits, they don't have that. It's just got the straight size label, and even the print looks a little bit different. So sometimes you've got to look at this print to kind of notice. But yeah, when I noticed that, I could see that that wasn't that was not the original tag. I did notice as well that the alignment around here seemed to be a little bit off. You can see it's just a tiny little bit off, whereas the normal one should just be perfectly go around it with no problems at all. So yeah, that's another thing that I noticed. Now, as you can see there on the back of the hood where the fur goes and where that's zipped on, you can see the zipper there. It's not even YKK. All the zips that go around throughout the jacket should actually be YKK. If you see any that are not YKK, then we kind of know from there that it's a problem and that it's not genuine, okay? The money that they're selling these fakes are still quite expensive anyway, so you might as well just go for a cheaper alternative type bomber. You know, you can go for stuff like Pyrenex are quite good. I really like North Face. North Face, some of their winter jackets with the fur hoods are really, really cool as well, so you could also try and opt for some of those, okay? But guys, listen, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found that useful. I hope you found that entertaining. I've got lots more videos like this planned, so make sure you do stay tuned. I will be doing more fake versus reals for the team and the gang, okay? So listen, I'm out of here, guys. Lots more coming. Peace out.